Aloha! I thought I'd read you a story about a turtle as well, seeing that we've made a turtle. This one is called Gary and Harry. And it's an adventure about two turtles, and it's a story by Lisa Matsumoto, and the illustrations are done by Michael Furuya. And I got this book in Hawaii a long time ago when I was actually snorkeling with turtles. And it was such a beautiful time. Deep in the sparkling sea, Gary the green sea turtle and his best friend Harry, the hawksbill turtle, played in their ocean home. Each day they would swim to the surface and happily dive beneath the whales. The whales? The waves. But maybe some whales too. Gary and Harry loved their carefree life in the sea and liked to visit their many ocean friends, like Olivia the octopus and Laurie the lobster. Can you see them there? And even Herman the grumpy old hermit crab, who was really nothing but a big softy under that crusty old shell. There he is. He's looking very grumpy, isn't he? For Gary and Harry, each day was a great underwater adventure. Some days they would explore deep into dark underwater caverns. Oh, can you see them? It's so dark in that cavern. Oh, look at that. Very dark. Other days they would search for long lost treasure, buried deep in the hulls of old sunken ships. Oh, wow, look. Do you think they found a diamond? When they wanted a good laugh, they would visit the crazy clownfish who performed in Harold Harlequin Shrimp's spectacular sea circus. There they are. Funny little fish. One day after their morning adventure, Gary and Harry were especially hungry. As always, it was difficult deciding what to have for lunch, since they had very different tastes in food. How about a salty seaweed salad made of fresh algae? Gary suggested. Look. Algae, it's a little bit like seaweed, isn't it? Some of you like eating seaweed. Algae? Yuck! Said Harry, and he made a face. Look at that face. Blech! I'd rather have a tasty jellyfish. His wish had been answered when a school of jellyfish floated by. Wow, look at all those jellyfish. Would you like to eat a jellyfish? I think I'd rather stick with the algae. Harry quickly swam to the largest one and swallowed it in one big gulp. Gary expected to hear a satisfied, delicious, but instead, Harry responded with a terrified, What happened? Harry was gasping and choking. That was no jellyfish he had swallowed. It was a plastic bag. Harry knew many sea turtles had died from choking on plastic bags, but he never once thought it would happen to him. Oh no, what's he going to do? Harry desperately tried everything to remove the plastic bag, but it just wouldn't come out. His life flashed before him. Luckily, Gary, his best friend, had just completed his turtle safety class. And by using the Heimlich maneuver, the plastic bag flew right out of Harry's throat. Phew! That was close, Harry said, while catching his breath. How did that plastic bag get into the ocean anyway? How else, Gary answered. The humans. Well, they need to be more careful to keep their trash out of our homes, Harry said angrily, and Gary couldn't agree with him more. Suddenly, Harry's stomach rumbled. All the excitement worked up his appetite. Well, I'm starving, he told Gary. Let's get lunch. Just then, a beautiful jellyfish floated past. Look, Harry, just what you asked for. He's not quite so sure, is he? After what Harry had been through, suddenly jellyfish didn't seem very appealing. I'll pass on jellyfish for a while. Maybe I'll try one of those salty seaweed sandwiches. Gary's face quickly lit up. Well, I know the perfect place to go, he said excitedly. And with a flick of their flippers, they quickly dove through the crystal blue water, eager to enjoy a delicious, relaxing lunch. And they are the best friends two together. Did you enjoy that story? And I know that you would never leave out any rubbish, would you? Because it all ends up in the ocean, and we don't want all the sea animals to eat all the rubbish. All right. See you.